Count Christian.
See Youngin.
And we back again with another episode of 2 of 2, 24, I believe. Man, so yesterday was I wouldn't say a big day for hip hop, but a lot of people dropped yesterday. I would say a K-Flockin single, Lil Baby single, Offset feature, and a full Drake album. Did you hear any of these pieces of work, my boy?
So yeah, I heard the Drake album. I heard the what else? The Lil Baby song.
Yep.
What else?
Did you hear the Offset feature?
I seen it on Twitter. I didn't see the song, but I seen the video on Twitter of
he
the
hopped
Offset
on the
shit.
TikTok song and rolled that bitch.
I'm not even surprised.
K-Flock single. Did you hear that?
I heard the K-Flock shit.
All right, what'd you think of everything? I think Baby wrote his verse.
I like the Lil Baby song.
Yeah, that's probably what I liked the most yesterday.
I liked a couple songs on the Drake album.
I like more than you did, but I mean, come on. I liked 6 out of 14.
I think that K-Flock, it wasn't really for me.
Yeah.
And then Offset wrote his shit, but I didn't hear this full
Offset
song
wrote
for
his
that.
I listened to the full song. Full song's good. Offset wrote his shit. Let's just talk about the Drake album first, I guess.
Honestly, never mind. 7th Drake studio album. What's your thoughts?
The worst one to date. 6 out of 14, which is a 42% in any class that's failing. But that's still 6 better songs than whatever the fuck Kendrick dropped.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I added 6 out of 14. I mean, I like the last two.
Right.
The last two are really good. I love Liability. I love the song with 21.
Jimmy Cooks.
Yeah, Jimmy Cooks. 21 is proven. 21 has rolled Drake twice in 1 year. That is crazy.
God MC.
Yeah, that is crazy. And that song pretty much solidified 21 as the best featured artist. I remember I kept saying he was like number 2 for a while. I forgot who I had it was like 2 people I had ahead of him, tied for first. But This should put him in the first place spot. That's pretty much all I got. I mean, those are the nicest things I can say about this album. I don't see why you would drop a full dance hall album ever in your career, even if you are Drake, who I consider to be the best artist ever.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I don't really the whole house music thing. I'm not really a big
house music,
whatever they want to call it, house dance music,
dance hall.
You know, this is be like some shit you hear on 7th Street. You know what I'm saying?
I pray I don't hear this shit like this on 7th Street. I would hope not.
It sounds like some shit you hear in the mall. You know,
I'm not gonna lie. Liability is so hard. If I hear that in the club, I would turn up.
You turn up?
I turn up, but any other song, no.
Yeah, the Drake project, it wasn't really for me. I'm gonna give it a re-listen, you know, one of these days. But just off the first listen, I only really like 3 songs: the Jimmy Cooks song, the Liability song, and then I like that Sticky one. The Sticky one's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's the first Drake album, I kind of just really didn't. When I was hearing it, I just didn't really care for it. Like, it just sounded like one long song.
I remember not caring for More Life on first listen, and then revisiting like a year or 2 later and be like, man, this shit was great. Right. I don't think that's going to happen in this case. I highly doubt that's going to happen in this case.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm giving another spin, but
Jesus Christ. I'm recording. Let me call you back. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, but just to wrap it up, I mean, that's all I really got to say. I just like 3 songs. Just wasn't what I expected. I was expecting, you know, some hard shit, like something, you know, something else.
I had a 6, but you saying 3 is way worse than my 6.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's trash like you though. I'm not gonna say it's trash.
I'm saying it's trash.
I'm not saying it's trash.
What else can I say? What could I say? 42%.
I mean, if we speaking honestly, when we were listening to it, after a while, I just kind of zoned out, like, because we were talking. Yeah. So I kind of just zoned out. But once it got to that Liability song, that's when I was like, okay. That's when my ears started tuning in again. So that's why I said I'm just giving it another listen. But
no, I heard all that shit. I heard our conversation and I heard that shit.
off the first listen, I mean, I wasn't really moved by most of it.
I don't think you're gonna be moved by it on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th listen.
I don't know.
I'd highly doubt.
The first 2, that first song, not the intro, but the one after that, I didn't think it was bad. That's why I don't want to just shit on it. But
I'm happy it was a surprise drop. Because I would hate to have gotten my hopes up. Like, I would hate to have been anticipating this for weeks upon weeks, and this was the bullshit that dropped. I'm glad that I was only anticipating for about a good 4 hours. That's pretty okay. It's not a complete waste of my time.
Yeah, bro.
But I did all that. My fave would never. My favorite artist would never. How could your favorite artist do this? My favorite artist don't do. Man, he just for him to do it, just for him to do this shit that I said he would never do. So like,
hey, man.
I hate to. Never thought we would get here, but it's time for me to say, retire. Call it off. Call it off, buddy. Get it out of here. Retire.
I'm crying.
Before you ruin it. And my last point on this album is, sure, it's something new, but if that something new is ass, then what? How good is that? Like, what is that good for? So yeah, I guess what is it called? 808s and Heartbreaks was something new, and it influenced the whole generation. But that album is ass. This is Drake's.
I don't think
808s and Heartbreaks.
I don't think this is anything new though. Like, I mean, he has songs like this, like
It's
Controller.
I would say it's new for the full tape.
For the
to
full
be
tape.
dance hall.
Yeah, for the full tape, but I mean, him making dance hall music. I seen a lot of people on Twitter like acting hella surprised. Like, bro, he has so many songs like that. Like
have you heard Passion Fruit?
Passion Fruit.
Yeah, I agree.
We can go all day with the songs, but not all day. But you know, we can name at least 5 or 6. But
yeah, you went on a tear yesterday proving this point. You named like 10 of them, so
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, our first listen, it wasn't really for me. What we got next, man?
What do we have next? So, did you see that iOS is going to be dropping a new edit and unsend version button or option?
I did see that on Twitter, man. What you think about that? You gonna
the
be using that shit?
I like edit. And you know what? It might sound pussy, but if I don't get my desired response, I might use unsend.
You might unsend.
I might unsend. Or if we stop fucking with each other, like we just not fucking with each other no more, I might go back and unsend some crazy shit that I said before when we were together, because context is key. I said that when we were together, not when we were not together. So I might hit the unsend. It's as pussy as it might sound.
Yeah, I can't really see myself unsending anything on my iMessage, but I unsend shit on Instagram, so I could see myself unsending.
I usually only unsend whenever I spelled something wrong, so I unsend and then spell it correctly and then send it again. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'll never use it. It might come in handy one day.
Listen, bitch, don't respond. I'm unsending that shit.
Bitch, don't give me the desired response. I'm gonna be unsending that shit.
If that shit just sitting there, you ain't opening that shit. You don't want to. It's one thing to read it, but if you just posting shit and you don't want to respond, I'm unsending that shit. You ain't finna have me sitting in your shit looking crazy, looking thirsty.
Like, yes,
come on, man.
Yes, 100% agree.
I got too much ego for that shit.
Too much pride.
Bitch, I don't even need you. I'm just trying to holler.
Exactly. I'm probably just trying to smash. Probably don't even want you.
Oh God, like you not finna have me looking crazy.
100% agree. 100%.
But yeah, I mean, I message that shit. I mean, hey, what else could we ask for? What you know?
What else can you do? They trying to do new shit every iOS update.
Right.
They kind of getting to a point where you can't do too much new shit. Like this is what's left.
Right.
So did you see that Microsoft retired Internet Explorer?
Man, rest in peace. Rest in piss, actually, because
Internet
Explorer is trash. It's been trash for at least a decade.
Yes, I haven't used Internet Explorer probably for a decade.
Yeah, man, Chrome shitting on that shit.
At least since I got into high school, and when I got into high school, I was like 13.
Right, and even high school, I think niggas was not even. I don't know.
I wasn't using Internet Explorer then. I was just using straight Chrome.
Even Mozilla Firefox is shitting on Internet Explorer.
Firefox is shitting on it. Yeah, but Safari. All right, that might be going too far.
Safari, fuck it, Safari too.
That might be going too far.
But yeah, man, rest in peace to Internet Explorer. What was it 27 years? 27 years too long, or 17 years? 17 years too long. Get that bullshit out of here.
And did you see that Little Caesars is now replacing Pizza Hut as the official NFL sponsor?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, do you think all pizza tastes the same?
No, not necessarily.
I think pizza is the most similar tasting thing, like food. Like most pizza tastes similar. I wouldn't say exactly the same, but like pizza more so tastes more similar than like ice cream from different places or like burgers or whatever. Like you know what you're getting when you order a certain toppings, you know what you're getting with that. So, and I feel like Little Caesars is cheaper than Pizza Hut. So, I mean, sure.
Pizza Hut is fucking trash. If you ask me, it's fucking disgusting. Domino's is shitting on Pizza Hut. Caesars is shitting on Pizza Hut. I could go a long list. Respectfully, I'm glad to see them take L's and get replaced by Little Caesars. I think it's well deserved. I think it's an honor. And yeah, Pizza Hut's fucking trash.
They out pizzaed the Hut.
Yeah, they out pizza. They need the pizza they ass out the market. Simple as that. That's all I gotta say. Any memories I have about Pizza Hut is fucking disgusting.
What they do? What's the beef?
This shit's gross, bro. Shit's gross, bro.
What you be getting from there?
I mean, I just like pizza. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you get from Pizza Hut? Like, the pizza,
I
nigga.
mean, like the toppings, nigga.
I mean, I like all different types of pizzas. So I like, was it pepperoni, beef, sausage? Sometimes all of that, or beef and pepperoni together, or pepperoni and sausage together. I like cheese at one point. I just think every variation I've had of that shit from Pizza Hut has been hot garbage. And I don't care about having a sponsor, because I want Domino's to sponsor me.
Pizza Hut, I wouldn't mind getting that sponsored, buddy. I don't know what he's talking about. All right. So the Warriors has won the championship. I told you a couple weeks ago, my team losing to the Warriors would have been okay in hindsight as long as they won the ring, because it's better to lose to the person who won the ring than to lose to the person who came in second place. So, yeah.
Hey, I feel congrats to the Warriors.
Congrats to Steph Curry.
Fucking goated.
On paper, you look like a better player than LeBron as far as just rings. On paper,
they ain't gonna like that. They ain't gonna like that.
But 4 out of 6 is better than 4 out of 9. I'm just saying, on paper, that 4 out of 6 is better than 4 out of 9. But congrats to Steph Curry. I mean, MVP. He got a Finals MVP. He has 2 MVPs: a Finals MVP, a fucking Eastern Conference MVP, nigga, All-Star MVP. He has like 3 MVPs in 1 year this year: All-Star MVP, Eastern Conference MVP, and Finals MVP. What a guy. That's good for him.
Yeah.
What a point guard.
Goated shooter.
The real point guard. They was calling Chris Brown. They was calling Chris Paul point guard. This is the real point guard.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Warriors, man.
And speaking of the Warriors, did you see that fake Clay incident?
Yeah, they had the fake Klay Thompson walking in the stadium.
Yep.
He didn't look like him to me, but
he didn't even look like him. He looked like a chubby version of Clay. I seen the video too. Niggas was like, "Get this dub today, Clay." Like they really thought that was him.
Like, y'all see this nigga every day. How did he get past?
So that guy now is banned from the Staples Center. He cannot go to any events at the Staples Center. It doesn't even got to be Warriors, anything at all. Damn. And if he does, even if he pays, he'll be criminally trespassing.
He didn't even hurt nobody though.
Nope, but I guess for getting into places that other people can't have access.
Right.
Yeah. He seemed pretty humble about it. His post on Twitter seemed like, it was just a joke to him, and he said it wasn't really. I think he said it was completely worth it. Actually, he said it was completely worth it. Missing out on, I think he said like $10K in season tickets because he paid for season tickets.
Oh my lord!
And now
he's not tripping about that shit.
I would have been tripping, but I guess he said it was worth it.
I would have sued them boys.
He said he was an NBA player for a couple of hours, and that was worth it.
Stand behavior. Stand behavior. Where are the fathers? What we got next, man?
Whoo. Stand behavior, yeah. Yeah.
Another fatherless child.
Another fatherless child. Trouble incident. Before we get into reviewing, I'll let you review because I don't know too much about it. But I'll let you know. If a nigga ever kills me over a bitch, nigga, I'm going to haunt that nigga. And then for the rest of his life, for the rest of his earthly time, I'm going to haunt his ass. And when he's dead, I might just haunt his children if I'm bored. That's how that would go. Because what the fuck? You took my life over a bitch, nigga. You could just had that bitch. Now
well, apparently in this situation, he couldn't have her anymore. But yeah, so like, Trouble was at a shorty's crib overnight. And her ex-boyfriend, she had recently just kicked him out the house. I guess it was their house together or some shit like that from what I'm hearing.
All right, let me ask you a question. Did she kick him out so Trouble come over and pipe her out? Or did she kick him out?
I think she kicked him out like a week before, like a week or two before. So yeah, Trouble was over there. Bro broke into the house. He came in the room. He started beating up old girl, and then Trouble jumped in and tried to fight him. And bro pulled out the blicky, and yeah, man, rest in peace, Trouble.
That's so disappointing because it's like in that situation to tell him to just stay out of it and mind his business is the complete pussiest shit ever.
Yeah, man, it is. So
he kind of was forced to step in at that moment, and stepping in cost him his life.
Right.
That's a tough,
unfortunate situation.
That's a toughie.
Yeah, man.
That's a toughie.
Niggas out here, man, tender dick, man. You know about these females,
tender
bro.
Dick. That's the first time I heard that one. That's
tender dick about these hoes, man. Like, come on, bro. She got Trouble at the crib, man. I don't know. It's kind of a sticky situation because I mean apparently it was their crib together, but I mean I don't know. If you kicked out that motherfucker, I mean, is it right for you to try to break in?
Whose name is on it?
That's the big question.
Whose name is on the bills or the rent or whatever?
That's the question.
Or the mortgage or whatever. That would be the answer to the question. If his name is on it, then yeah, he has every right to break in his own house. But if her name is on it, then no. So.
And it's like, bro, we see this shit all the time. A whole bunch.
He had no right to take a life though, whether it breaking in or not. He had no right to take a life.
Right. But we see this all the time, bro. All the a lot of beefs, bro. A majority of beefs in life's always behind a woman, bro. It's never worth killing somebody, bro.
I'd like to know how far out from my prediction is this. As fucked up as it's gonna sound, but I told you within the next 4 or 6 months there was gonna be another rapper that end up.
Come on, bro. Let's not even do this, bro.
I told you this.
Come on, bro.
I hate to do it. I do hate to do it, but I constantly tell you guys, these guys are hunted. If not hunted, they're targeted. It's because rappers like
shit. We just lost another rapper right after that. FBG Cash.
Yeah,
not even a week later.
Keyed. But I mean, this one's due to violence. I mean, when I say these things, I'm usually talking about due to somebody else taking a life, not any type of natural causes. But
man, R.I.P. Trouble, bro.
R.I.P. Trouble, Keyed.
Keyed. Terrible situations, bro. Yeah. Terrible situation, bro. But I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna say this, bro. I gotta keep it a band, bro. Like, I think every party kind of had a little fault. I think Trouble, bro. You know, he might not be like
he's at fault for going to a woman's house and trying to pipe her out.
Nah, bro. As a pretty popular rapper, bro, shouldn't be spending the night at random females' cribs, bro. To bring her to your shit, huh?
How you know he don't know her?
Even if he don't know her or not, bro, you too big of a target to be just sleeping over any bitch house. Like, you need to let that bitch. I feel
like that's a hell of a not a liability, but
bro, like, bitches will set you up, bro. What do you mean?
Yes, bitches will set you up, but I feel like that sucks that you can only spend the night at your own crib.
You don't even have to do your own crib, bro. You can get a telly. You could get if it's not your wifey, bro. Don't. If it's not a wifey or a type chick or a chick that you really fuck with. What
if it was like somebody he knew from his childhood? He's known her pretty much his whole life.
Bro, you're trouble, bro. Why are you spending the night in random hoes' apartments in Atlanta, bro? Or wherever they was at, bro. Come on. We gotta be not to call her a hoe, respectfully. I didn't mean to say that, but I'm just talking in general, bro.
You can't believe that she's not a hoe?
I mean, I don't, but I don't know, shorty, you know. But yeah, man, I would just say, you know, for him, bro, you kind of lacking, bro. You know, probably got a nice car sitting outside, like you just sitting duck, bro, just laying up in random chicks' cribs when nowadays people getting backdoored easily. So you know, I rest in peace, but he was tripping.
Yeah, he got front door at this time.
Shit, yeah, man.
Yeah. Technically, I hate to say it again, bro. I'm sorry. These jokes,
Shorty. I'm sorry. Shorty knows she wrong, cause like, bro,
she set him up.
I don't think so. But
so where's she wrong? Get into that. Where's she wrong?
Bro, if you got a nigga that y'all was living together, bro, don't you think you should wait a little bit before you just start inviting niggas to y'all's crib?
I agree. Don't you think you should go to Trouble's crib at that point? Huh? That's where I say she went wrong. The responsibility, like. Do you not think that there's a chance that this nigga might come back?
Yeah, or not and watching his shit.
What's the chances that he does come back on the day that Trouble's there?
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta give that little coochie a rest. You gotta give it a rest, or go to Trouble shit. Like, she tripping, bro.
You gotta give that little coochie a rest.
Respectfully, you gotta, you know. Respectfully,
I'm quoting that.
You can't be. All right, I'm respectfully, bro. You could have went to Trouble. She could have went to Trouble. Shit. You go invite my nigga over, and you know you got an angry ex, bro. like, and you know you putting this nigga life in. You put his life in danger. You ended his nigga's life, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. I would be pissed off if I went to a bitch house or a female house. If I went to a girl house and she told me and she didn't tell me that she got a nigga that be stalking her and shit. Like, I need to know this information so I don't come.
You know what, bro?
The fuck? Like,
when girls have these conversations, bro, and they go, if I would go to a nigga house, they don't stop and go, I mean a man.
What you mean?
You just said, well, if I go to a bitch house, I mean a girl or a woman or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like if women had the same exact conversation, they don't go, if I go to a nigga house, I mean a man. They would just keep it with the nigga. So say your bitch.
But you know, say bitch, just say bitch. You know what times we in. I'm just trying to keep it respectful. I'm just trying to keep
equality. Okay? They would say nigga. They wouldn't say man or guy. They would say nigga.
Hey, so man, I ain't trying to stoop to their level, bro. I don't want to stoop to their level.
Take the high road. When they go low, we go higher. Okay, Michelle Obama.
You know me, bro. But yeah, bro, she tripping, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell her what she gotta do, but like, come on, bro. You put this nigga's life in danger, bro. Like, she should feel bad as fuck.
I don't feel like I don't think that she was aware that she was gonna be putting his life in danger, though. Do you think she was aware of that?
Man,
at the time? Maybe
these bitches know when they got a stalking ass ex, bro. They know when they got crazy. Like, bro, this nigga, y'all live together. What?
Everybody's warranted a warning. Bro. Everybody's warranted a warning. She should at least give trouble a warning.
And we ain't even got to speak on, bro. We know how he wrong. We know he wrong.
We know. That's why I didn't even ask. We know.
Yeah. Who we got next, man?
The last thing we have as a topic on this list of long topics when we blew by, surprisingly, is Vince McMahon. McMahon.
Where do we start?
I was happy. I was happy when I woke up because I seen that he stepped down as CEO and chairman, and I was like, R.I.P. Bozo. And then it dawned on me, he's still doing creative, so there's still no reason for me to return to wrestling.
Yeah, man. So allegedly, he's being accused of using company money to pay off a former employee that they had. Money. Yeah, a former employee
that crime.
What?
Using money from your own company to pay somebody hush money, like to pay for the.
I mean, he's not arrested or anything, so I mean, I don't think it's a crime, but I mean, a moral crime, maybe a moral crime, but let me just get through it. So Shorty, he paid us Shorty, I think was $100,000, and then he gave her a raise to $200,000.
What the fuck? Let me call you back. Oh, Jesus Christ, you cut that shit. Let me call you back. I'm gonna call you like 20 minutes. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. What was I saying? What was we talking about?
Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah. So he paid off a Shorty $200,000 with company money. Had her sign an NDA because he had an alleged, sexual relationship with her. And apparently John Laurinaitis was also a part of this somehow. Y'all might not know, but who that is, but Vince McMahon. I know who
John Laurinaitis is. Stop fucking playing.
I'm talking about the audience.
I was going to say, I was like, nigga, people power. I can never forget people power.
I'd imagine our viewers don't have no clue.
I can never forget the match with Cena or CM Punk. Like, I would never forget.
Yeah, those were dark times.
Yes, those were dark times.
Yeah,
and those dark times are still better than what WWE's product is today.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
So let me ask you this. So this is kind of basically still a developing story. I mean, we know that he's stepped down as CEO of the WWE as for the time being.
Bro, you can be CEO or whatever the fuck, bro. Step down as creative. That's what you need to do.
What do you think is to come of this, though? What do you think is to come of this?
I think they find him guilty of whatever the fuck they're accusing him of doing, and then I guess he stays out, and Stephanie's the interim for maybe 6 to 18 months max, and then Vince brushes it off and comes back and resumes his role. Like nothing ever happened. Just like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Bro, I don't know how severe it's going to get because he already didn't step down. It's been, 3 days since this story broke? Ain't no telling what's going down. Yeah, he stepped down in
3 days. That was surprising. Yeah. I thought he would just wait it out.
I thought he wouldn't do that. I wouldn't expect that shit. But, hey, man. Are we really surprised?
I'm not surprised. I always knew Vince McMahon was a scumbag.
Yeah,
scumbag.
Everybody know Vince ain't a good person. So not really dickhead. Too much of a surprise.
However, if you're gonna do something like this, you gotta pick the right person. Like you telling me he picked just some random employee in the office?
Well, apparently they're investigating to see if there's any more other people that have been paid. That's what's going on right now.
Man, WWE. I'm against prostitution and paying for pussy, however, but WWE got some fine women. If he gonna be paying for some pussy, he got the right crop of women to be paying for some pussy from.
Hey, man. No comment, man. No comment, man.
I'm just saying, he got a good field to be picking from. Like, if I'm going fishing, I would want to fish in that pond.
It is some bad women that work there. I'll give you that, but...
It just depends on who he paid. I mean, like, if I come out and find out he paid some dud of a girl, it's like, bro, you got bad bitches. You could have paid one of them to fuck. And you got the money for it.
Man. Vince, man. You got to chill with the buying coochie, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
With company money at the very least.
With company money. Have some shame.
Money.
Have some shame. Man.
Have some humility, nigga.
Hey, come on, bro. Too old for that, bro. Too old for that.
He is too old for that. He's like 70, 72.
Yes, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Jesus. I don't know.
They're trying to do my nigga like Bill Cosby.
Yeah. At least Bill Cosby actually did a crime. I don't know if this is an actual crime.
Prostitution
I
don't think it's a crime.
Prostitution is a crime, but he wasn't paying her to have sex. He was paying her to keep it on the hush. So that's a difference.
Right.
So it's not a crime in this case, but if he was paying for the coochie, that would be a crime.
Imagine if you had a female boss and she fucked you or whatever, and like she paid you $100,000, and then she paid you $200,000 to not say anything about it.
I wouldn't say anything about it.
I wouldn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Nigga, I would. How they doing all this shit now? I would come out and be like, "That's not true."
I wouldn't have.
That's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true.
I wouldn't even have let my friend tell my story for me. Like this case, didn't the friend tell the story for her? Because she signed a non-disclosure, right?
Yeah, she can't say anything legally.
She can't say anything, but the friend can. So that's why the friend did. Why? I mean, if you're trying to tear down Vince's company and you're trying to get him out of there from creative, I understand.
Right.
However, any other reason, why? Why?
Yeah, man.
If this wasn't for the betterment of wrestling, then why?
Yeah, I agree. Can't say nothing else.
Let's wrap up. You got any announcements? Anything you got going on?
So first and foremost, I just want to say this Friday we got a new Chris Breezy new album. That's gonna be something we're gonna talk about next week.
Before project projections for Drake.
I'm gonna go 400K.
I'm gonna go 500K. Yesterday I said 660, but then I heard the shit. So I'm gonna go 500K.
I'm gonna go 400K first week. I'm glad you threw that. I'm glad you threw that in there.
All right, Chris Breezy album projections. I'm gonna go 131K.
I'm gonna go.
Anything over.
I'm gonna go 120. I'm gonna go 120.
I was gonna say you say anything over 200. I'm gonna look up his last sales. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna go 120. I'm gonna go 120.
Pretty solid.
But as far as announcements, I just dropped a single, Can't Help. I put so y'all go check that out. I also put up my mixtape from 2020, my EP from 2020, Keep Hope Alive. That's now Apple Music now.
That's the one with Like a Pimp on it?
Yeah.
I'm listening to that one. I'm going back.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got.
Same thing as normal. My playlist. I'm doing city playlist now. I just dropped the Chicago one and the Detroit one. I'm pretty sure Memphis and Atlanta is next. I'm kind of feeling inspired to do another R&B playlist. Haven't done that in about 4 months.
I seen you say that on Twitter.
Yep, feeling pretty inspired by Chris Brown actually. I was listening to Heartbreak on a Full Moon. Had to redo that, so that inspired me to redo a new R&B playlist. And I want to start moving into, have you ever seen on Apple Music where they have like so and so essentials, and it'd be like it's supposed to be their best songs. Like it would be like Big Sean Essentials. Yeah. Every time I go to the Essentials, it's never those person's best songs. So I'm gonna do something like that.
Okay. For sure, yeah. Y'all check that shit out.
Go check out my playlist. For
sure.
Follow us on the socials too. I'm Count Christian everywhere.
Yeah, see Young in everywhere with 2 O's. Tap in. See Young Apple Music and shit.
Yes, Sirski. Well, I'm Count Christian.
See Young.
And we out. Peace.